wasn't because I didn't see anybody, because I saw that foot. And if you were watching, you saw me see that foot on that mirror. And the only reason why I dropped hatch was because Montaigne was on the door and said he's not there anymore. So I was like, once I got confirmation that it was gone, I rotated. I moved. But if somebody actually would drone me in so that or use their drones in those moments, I would leave a hatch. I would leave a hatch.
I was droning you. I'd use both of my drones down the hatch to figure out where people were.
Yeah, both of my drones.
I also threw my Thatcher down towards the mirror window to make sure that they didn't have any Wamai or Jaeger or anyone that could stop you from being able to throw your frag grenades in the hallway. So I literally did the two things that you are normally talking about in that scenario. Someone in the hallway killed both of my drones that I threw down so that I could try and help you get kills.
Yeah, Castle destroyed mine in mirror, beyond the mirror.
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Doo-doo.
I just want to see, man. If I'm sitting there for an hour, I want to see it.
Mad and then not mad at the same time, since we had two shitty ass players on my team. On our team, that was just so bad. I
mean, yeah, no, it's frustrating in itself. And that's nothing y'all can control. I can't control. That's just the way it is. I mean, like, Montaigne is I don't know why Montaigne was sitting on a door covering himself and no one else. I don't know why you aren't using your eyes for good call outs. You know, clearly I got killed from the thing that you said was clear, and I got killed there while you saw it happen and didn't say anything, you know? But that's, you know, I don't want to argue with someone that I don't know, you know? I mean, I kind of told him how I felt. I said, you going AFK, whatever?
Oh my god, dude. I knew it was gonna be bad as soon as I saw his ping. I was like, you for me, you? It's like, you for me, you? Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be bad when I heard him say I haven't played in a month.
Alright, that guy did better than the fucking Diamond EU player. I mean, he still did shit, but he did better than fucking him.
Hey, whoever's dead, can you hop on cams? Oh, fuck. Yo, that's Skylight Big Door. It's almost wall banging me. I'm gonna hit my...
No, wait, we're watching the VOD real quick. Damn.
Wait, you're in this game. Why? Fuck! Alright.
Yeah, this isn't it, because you guys two
guys,
it first.
I'll get them dubs. I'm out. Later. Okay, hold on. Why is my past stream not loaded? Okay, that's not right. Hold on, guys. That's from this afternoon. Probably because I have to... It's got to process.
Longfins, Spaytails. So, Longfin.
What?
I do not know how I got unmuted. I am so sorry.
You've been muted the whole time, huh? Bastard. I'm kidding.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yes and no in a way. But I'm watching a video how to do shit. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Scarlet Elder Scrolls, how to win the game.
More like how to duplicate stuff.
Cheater.
Single player.
Oh, it's okay then.
Okay, so yeah, the video is processing. That's why. Okay.
My god, bro, I fucking hate this menu, bro. It's so fucking bright. I'm just gonna go to the fucking operator screen, bro. Hurting my eyes, bro.
What up, potatoes?
I forgot he's on. I did say we could play with him now, but that's up to y'all. Eesh.
Same shit. I don't think I'm gonna have it available for at least another 10 minutes.
See you down
So you want to
for
play?
rank
You want
or
to play
something.
one in the meantime, or
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get figured out. I don't know.
Are y'all just trying to see one moment?
No, I mean like
no? This
it's several
the whole
rounds.
match. The losing rounds.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Finally. All right. Boom.
Let me know when you're done.
I was
Taco,
last
you
seen.
in
I
here?
was
Me
Roman.
too.
You're not gonna
Yeah,
call
man,
out
I'm
the
here.
knuckle. It's clear.
Okay. Are you guys watching the VOD?
I'm going to get the hatches right now. Yo,
No, do I
It's
wait
mostly
till
for
that
him.
load up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Drew,
Tune
thanks
in, yeah.
for the sub, my dude.
Why?
What?
I
We're
can
all
only see
we're,
his fucking
I'm
perspective.
getting hatches. Yep. Hatches are got.
we're gonna talk about it. One.
All right, so this is hatches 215. Maestro's lit.
Can't do it. That's me. That's me. I'm not a mean person.
Hold on, watch out.
I kind of am a mean person, you know what I'm saying?
So Taco, you that Thatcher you're talking about, that Mira, that was at 2 minutes.
I can't watch this broadcast. Is it fucked up?
Got you.
I'm just get on my phone.
One in red behind the little thing. She got my drone behind the little rolly cart that's laying down.
Okay.
On peak now. Oh no, another one shot it out. There's two down there. I don't know where the other one is though. Maybe playing.
There's one in the mirror. There's one in the mirror looking into
for that shot too on that. Right.
looking into.
What'd you say?
CC.
I'm just saying, I called the rolly cart, and so you shot through the soft wall because you knew what I was talking about, right?
Yeah. I heard the drones go down. It's a minute 15. Oh my god.
Look at this bitch.
Yeah, I seen that. My motherfucking black egg.
Mira's playing Mira still.
You can come plant in A. She can't on mirror.
The minute he said that,
That's my garage, bottom one stairs, castle.
I picked it up because I heard somebody rotate, but I didn't. And I was right. I was right.
Jack
Whose
shit,
fault?
bro.
Whose fault? Gotta call that out, Wolf.
Montaigne sat right there. This is the first time I've seen this.
Yeah, he just sat there, bro, and didn't call out I was getting pushed. I stopped planning because I heard that push. Standing there though, dude. Real talk. Like, why that corner where it's blocking no one but yourself?
The random. Oh shit at all.
As he
We
goes
got
to the
killed
doorway.
because of
Okay,
this.
yeah. He said he was blocking doors so that no one could go through, but if you watch, he's literally holding it on the side of the door. Not the door frame, the side. That was that was rough.
Bro, Taco, you see that bullshit, bro? That happened to me, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it wouldn't let me
as well.
I swear you did. 'cause
And I don't know how long that Montaigne was there. Mira still?
I was like under the desk and it wouldn't let me aim in. You didn't see that?
She can't on mirror.
So you're getting down.
I'm
You're getting down
planting.
to about a minute.
Yeah.
Up there on those hatches. So this is the only thing I'll say is there was castle doors. So
Oh my God,
white
bro.
stairs at the bottom of white stairs
Push
garage
ball.
door
Push
in
ball.
from garage, the big door.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
the
call that
door
out,
at the
Wolf.
bottom of white were both castled off. And I didn't specifically
bro.
say to you that I needed your
Montaigne,
help.
why are you standing there though,
I
dude?
was
Real talk.
hoping
Like,
and
why
saying-
that
I mean, who else
that
do we
corner
have?
where it's
Thermite
blocking no
and-
one? It was 5v3 before you died. It was a 5v3 when I dropped hatch to go plant.
Yeah.
And then you died 4v3. And then
So I was basically where I
died.
was at was I used both my drones. I used all my Thatcher nades. I'm just a gun in my hand at this point. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and push down
Yeah,
white
same. I put a.
to try and do something, right? I'm like, I gotta go make something happen. So I'm trying to, and there's a mirror, that mirror that you shot open from the hatch.
Mhm.
So whenever I was going down there, that was not open at that point. Otherwise, I probably would have just tried to shoot the fucking mirror through that mirror window. I didn't even know that was there until I got downstairs, and then I was just kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And then I got stubborn on the castle barricades because I was like, we're gonna need these open or whatever I was thinking in my dumbass head. And then the castle just laid down like a piece of shit and fucking shot me. So I don't know. I feel like I used all my utility possible, and I still didn't do enough. I don't know. I don't know what
I'm not
supposed to do.
saying that specific round.
No, I know you're not.
You know.
I know you're not. I'm kind of internalizing that for myself. It's
Yeah.
like, what do I do personally more?
And had
than
I didn't know, I didn't see the castles from the hatch. Had I known those castles were there, I could have come down before I dropped hatch and hooked up a sledge.
Well, and that's kind of what I'm saying is like I called that they were there. I didn't specifically say, "Hey, Ambient, can you come hit these?" Because I'm like, I know you're dealing with these mirrors, and I don't want to pull pressure away from the hatches and then get fucked some other way or whatever. But I'm just like, the other question I have is like, who was Ace and where the fuck was that person?
Yeah, no, Ace definitely threw that around him and Montine. Because if Ace would have been watching him, he wouldn't got killed trying to plant. And he probably could have picked up the rest of the kills for whoever Monty was looking at apparently on the door. So.
Yo, sit tight. Sit tight, chat.
Yeah, you're good.
No, not you guys. I'm saying chat. I'm reading y'all's comments. I'm just doing this.
Closet's
Clear. 90's clear. Square closet 90. Stock room, there's Clash. Clash is in stock room. Going into 90.
She enrolled you in something.
She's rotating back towards White Stairs. She's in 90.
I don't want to be
She's by
mean,
elevator.
but which one?
Closet's clear. There's a kill hole in closet. I mean, I can't do better than that droning that whole
kill holes in closet.
upstairs out.
Yeah, no, that was great. When you
I mean,
did
but that's
that,
what I've been doing every round.
And I don't look. Here's the deal. It's right there. I don't have any issues with anything up until that point. I was able to get in and breach, and everything was
I
clear
use
up
my
until
patches
that
and
point.
shit. I use all my
Yeah,
patches.
up until that point, we were great.
See.
I breached
So-
both the walls. All that shit was great. All that was fucking fantastic.
So oh, go ahead.
I said bottom square Valk, bottom square. I kept repeating it. Like, I don't know if you can hear me. If you turn it up, I'm like bottom square Valk, bottom square Valk. And then I said archives door too.
He did say archives door. I heard that.
Yeah.
But here's why I got confused about the push downstairs from everybody was because I heard you say I'm setting up a drone, hop on the cam. So if they do flank from Skylight, we should get that call out.
Yeah, but no one said. No one acknowledged me there.
I think Menu said.
I think I said cool or something. I don't know.
We even had somebody dead. I didn't hear anything from anybody to acknowledge that that's what I did. If you did say it, I didn't hear it. Fucking shit, I'm getting. So what? Because didn't you get killed from down there, Menu?
Yeah, I got killed because I was looking at archives door.
Oh my
and I
God.
was at bottom square, like behind the the doorway, like into that little closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was there. Cause I was gonna see like maybe before you.
Hold on, Menu. Hold on.
Okay. Open doorway, bottom white, bottom. He's on bottom white.
So he's calling that out right
Jackal,
now.
man, you gonna use your Jackal?
And then Jackal's not playing. All right, it's 124. And but so
I'm ready
but
to go in sight, bro, but I don't
If you
feel
look
comfortable.
At the end, bro, I was spectating Jackal because I was just pissed off at the fact that y'all were just like fucking like ducks and shit just running up.
Flash is on me.
Is this where you look at Jackal, bro?
If you
So-
look at, well, this
Ho-
where
ho-
fucking Taco does the opposite. No. He did his job, but I'm saying he did exactly what the fuck he's not supposed to do. Is a roam clear, and he did it for himself because nobody else was doing it. Like he took
That's
that
what
as
I
his own
was-
fucking.
That's
like
what I
that.
was saying.
Yeah, but
I'm
but
like,
It made
okay,
me
well,
mad too.
can we put into perspective though, like so when you go downstairs, it's about a minute 20 left. That's a lot. That's a late dedication to that roamer. So it's 1:30. You're still outside. You and I both are still outside now. Okay, I'm going into this wall.
Yeah, I had to push in for ace.
Hold on, Mini. Hold on, man.
That was.
Minute 20. You're still not downstairs.
I'm ready to go in sight, bro, but I don't feel comfortable. Hold on. I don't feel comfortable either.
Okay, now you're going down. I see you.
Flash is on me.
And like you're telling me to hold on, but like I'm being spotted. I'm being understood by Clash. I'm being pushed. It's not like I can just let me just let Clash keep shocking me. So Clash has been engaged with me now for 20 seconds.
Dude. She's running.
And then I died.
What the fuck are we doing? Fuck.
I'm trying to clear these fuckers out so we can push, dude. Been calling it out.
Hey, look how many jackals he has though.
So it,
At some point, we got to abandon the roamers and just take
Look at
site
that,
and then
bro.
get the
Look
plant
how
down
many jackals he has.
because the risk, it's always a risk. But
This guy has 2 jackals and it's like 30
I
seconds.
don't disagree with that, Ambient, but I'm just like, okay, here I am on breach squad, and my breach squad teammate gets killed from this area where we're gonna make a push, right?
Yeah,
And no one else on the squad was acknowledging what I was saying. I had both my drones over there, both my drones.
I hear you. But with the minute 15 left, we can't just stop with the push, the pressure.
So when I was looking at this just now, it looked like I made that decision at 1:30. That's half of the round left. So what I was trying to accomplish was I think what happened was that whoever else decided to roam clear with me at that point.
I think it was
Instead of-
jackal.
Well, I said Jackal, are you going to use your Jackal? And that's when
Yeah.
Jackal started pushing in.
Yeah.
But
How long was he in
so-
stock?
But I will
Holy
say,
shit.
as you could see, the only person in all of Study, and that's who killed me, was Clash. Or not Study, whatever that room is. The one person. So if we just pushed together, we would have had sight. We'd have had control.
So, but how many people were left at that point?
That was a 4v4. No, it was a 4v5. It was a 4v5, and then one by I died, and then Lunix died.
So this is what I'm thinking is it's a what, a 3v5?
It was a 4v5. Hold on, look.
Zofia got fragged.
Yeah, 4v5 at 124, 4v5, and I'm still. This is when I start engaging with Clash. And I'm just like, all right, yo, I need help, and I know you're telling me to hold on, but like I can't just in front of sight, in front of Clash, just
I'm ready
chill.
to go in sight, bro, but I don't feel comfortable.
Hold on. Well, so from what I was looking at, we were both outside
At 1:30.
Flash is on me.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, hold on, let's figure this out, and then you push in the building. As I'm saying, hey, let's figure this out. Like, I'm trying to say, hold on, instead of pushing sight right now when we have a minute and a half left, let's take a second and figure this out because there's 5 of them. I keep getting shot from Doc inside. I didn't say this, but like this is, I call it Doc sight or whatever. I'm getting shot from Doc. And that's
Fuck
why
are we
I'm like,
doing?
We can't push sight because there's a Clash for 1 and a Doc for 2.
But a Clash is, if we have 2 people, we can fuck Clash up. I don't understand how that's.
Not if there's a Doc with an ACOG shooting at me as well. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you just saw me literally going between both breaches, one on the other for about 30 seconds.
At that point, I didn't know that. Whenever I made the decision to leave that area, it's because there was a Clash in there, and then there was a Doc shooting at me with his ACOG. That's why I'm like, okay, well, I can't push sight, and I'm worried about where my teammate just died from. So I got to pick one of these 2. Right now, the logical thing seems to be to clear below us so that we can focus on what's in front of us. But
We didn't get anybody anyways.
if that's not the case, just someone needs to say something then instead of ignoring what I'm saying and doing something else. Address what I'm talking about and tell me what the fuck to do.
I'm just gonna sit here and say this whole match when they won on offense, they didn't take care of the Romans first. They took sight every time.
You know what I mean?
I'm hearing you, but it sounds like every time, unless somebody, and it seems like you or me, says something to do something, then it's on that person's. It's then that responsibility. Like, because I didn't say we need to take out this Clash, we didn't do it. But I just take what I have, the time, what's open, who's there, and all that stuff. Clearly we didn't have drones. I was out. I'm guessing you were out that round. So
no, I had 2, and no one acknowledged my drones. That's why I was like, if no one's gonna acknowledge my drones, I'm gonna go clear.
I said okay on your drone.
Okay, I didn't hear you say that. I missed
But-
that. So
but-
that's probably why.
But
I'm not saying it's your fault.
But at a minute 30, just to decide to start running around for people, I mean, like, we could argue this back and forth. Obviously, there's merit to why, but I just don't think a minute 30 is the time. Just like, how we always argue, if you're gonna push sight with 30 seconds left, do it at 30, because you know what they're gonna do at 5? They're gonna be staring at the door frame, because that's the only place that you can come from. Like, I'm not gonna wait till 10 seconds left to put this pressure down, because at that point they're ready. They know you only got a certain amount of time. They know that you can only go a certain amount of ways, and
I mean, that's why I set it at 1:30. If there was 30 seconds left, I would not have
And
said
you got
that.
fucking spawn peak.
You know what I mean? Like, had there been that little amount of time, I definitely would not have decided to do what I was gonna do. But also, like,
They just got hacked, by the way.
I mean,
Reinforced that.
There's 3 of them, so.
I don't know, man. I just,
One's objective.
I don't know.
Vigil's
it's a
up
situation
top
where
and
I
fucking
didn't feel like my
stocks.
team had my back, so I had to go have my own back. I don't know.
Vigil's
But,
Vigil's
like-
going 90 by janitor closet in stock.
I'm joining garage for you right now, Taco.
But like that's why when Chronic, before we finish this, that's why when Chronic says like he felt like I was waiting for the team to do something, that is not an accurate statement for this match. But in general, this match, I'm going to disagree entirely with that statement because I was the first one ready to fucking go deep in and fucking nut up and do something. Because at the end of the day, that's what you have to do when they hold sight. That's what good defenders do. They hold sight and you have to find a way to win. And the way to beat a clash is together, definitely not by yourself. And both times.
Can you go back to that point where I say we need to clear out these people or whatever? Can you go back to that point?
My question
Because
to you is,
go ahead, Randy.
Didn't no one
My-
say anything?
my question to you is, where were you putting pressure when everyone else was putting pressure or rushing side or somewhere else?
He
Me?
was on his drones.
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
What do you mean? That first round, I droned everyone in to get the breach. How are you? What? Like that?
So
I did a clinic on that drone just now. What are you talking about?
Okay, I understand the drone piece, but you need more than just drones sometimes. Like, okay.
Well, then drone me in and I'll take it over, man. But the thing is, it's like what Tim left over wasn't a drone to push sight. He left it for the flank, which I understand. If I had more drones, I would have droned myself in, like I tend to always have to do. But my point is, that first minute of that match, that last round, I droned everyone in and we had control of square and hallway. We got the wall open. Doc killed fucking Ames from below, or somebody did. So Taco sets up a drone. We're about to watch it. Taco says, yo, I got a drone downstairs. And then you hear Ames making callouts on that drone. And then a minute 30 goes, and I'm like, look, I'm here. We need to do something. We need to figure it out. And you know, there was no one saying, well, let me go drone outside. It was just, hey, hold up. I'm going to go clear out roamers from below. And at that point, I can't just wait. I can't wait, man. I can't, like I'm just supposed to sit outside?
I mean, I don't necessarily think that you need to wait.
You said hold up, and then you got upset that I push.
Okay. Yeah.
Below
so
skylight.
What I'm saying is, I'm not asking you to wait for 30 seconds or a minute and a half.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just saying, hold on for, if we have a minute and 30 seconds, let's take 10 seconds to figure out what we're doing. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen. I got a cam on that.
Open door.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm watching. You said I got a cam on that. Minuit did acknowledge. He's calling it out. Jackal, man. You going to use your Jackal?
Yeah, that's why I got my call out from Taco. That's why I said I was like.
Minute 25. I'm ready to go in sight, bro, but I don't feel comfortable. I see you going down white stairs at a minute 20. I'll rewind it. You see your silhouette going downstairs at minute 20. The Jackal, man. You gonna use your Jackal? So you said at minute 28, I'm gonna jump down below and get him. And then at minute 20, you see your silhouette right here, right here. To go in sight, bro, but I don't feel it's briefly, but you see him. You see him.
I'm trying to clear this guy out below. Well, no, because I repelled all the way down.
Flash is on me.
That's where I went.
Oh, so you were outside at a minute 15?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know where I went.
So you weren't even inside?
I forgot. At this point,
He was inside. I saw him.
Well, right now he's inside at a minute. Yeah, he's right underneath archives right now.
He went down the white stairs and then went into archives.
What the fuck are we doing? But I mean,
trying to clear these fuckers out so we can push, dude.
but if you're telling me that I was too aggressive against that clash when literally I was going heads up with him for it looked like 40 seconds just now.
I'm not saying you were too aggressive on the clash. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you specifically, but like I did what I could to hold right there that whole time, and that clash just had its way with me. and literally no one's even near sight when I died. There was two people behind me. You were going downstairs.
So here, look at this though. Look at this. Right here, where you have it paused, there's still 45 seconds left.
And everyone's downstairs minus Jackal coming back upstairs.
Well, there's only 2 of us left at this point.
No, he's going downstairs.
He's backpedaling upstairs is what he's doing right now.
So, but if you think clearing out roamers at 40 seconds is wise, I don't know how to.
What are we doing? I think at a minute and a half, it's okay to stop and address what's going on since it's a 4v5 and there's 2 people going to flank us from behind. I think that's a reasonable request. I think that's a reasonable thing to do as a squad before we just push in sight blindly and then get fucked from behind, because that was my concern. So, like, I think it's okay to stop for 10 seconds and have a
10 seconds, fine, but you're still downstairs, whether or not I'm alive. Say I'm still alive right now, right? Say I didn't die from Clash. Y'all are still downstairs at 20 seconds.
I think you're missing my point. What I'm saying is...
You're saying 10 seconds. I can understand 10, but that was a minute downstairs.
Let me finish what I'm saying, please. What I'm saying is, if going downstairs is not the play and that's how you feel in that moment, then I will stop wanting to go downstairs and I will help you push. But if I say I'm going to go downstairs and you don't acknowledge me and I go downstairs, I don't think it's fair for anyone to be like, why are you going downstairs? It's like, okay, well, I gave you a window to tell me what you wanted to do, and you didn't tell me what you wanted to do. So I'm saying I have an issue with the fact that there's people below us, so I'm going to go try and take care of that issue. And
all right,
I didn't hear any resistance from anyone.
You do. If you listen right now, listen, you'll hear me say I'm ready to push in, but I'm not. I'm nervous. I said that. I said that.
You're already outside the breach holes.
Look, watch.
At that point.
Just. You're telling I'm not saying anything. You're saying I'm not communicating. I'm not doing any resistance. You'll hear me.
I got a cam on that.
So I'm watching White Stairs until Taco, you say I've got a cam. Then I'm like, well, cool. Menu's on it. I don't need to watch anymore. We got that. Minute 30.
Jackal, man, you gonna use your Jackal?
At a minute 28, you say you're going to jump down below. So you're not even inside. You're outside. So you are jumping down below. You're not even in the building until about minute 10.
I'm ready to go in sight, bro, but I don't feel comfortable.
So minute 15, I'm said I'm ready to go in sight. And then you're telling me just to hold on.
What?
Flash is on me.
Vidal's in the elevator. Top floor.
Dude.
She's running.
And the longer, with 5 people alive, the longer I stay right there, like the reason why I decided to push, right? The reason why I decided to push is because the longer I stay in that corner, the longer someone can just run around 90 and come kill me, because Clash is clearly telling someone, there's someone right here. There's someone right here. So if I just keep staying there, I'm going to get flanked eventually. So there's either 2 options, completely bail or push. Because if I stand there, I'm going to fucking die either way. I'm going to die from a flank or I'm going to die from fucking Clash. So I can't just wait in the corner and just lose ground one like that. That's to get to that point. You have to run by the fucking breach holes. You have to do all that stuff. And I saw you backed off. There was a doc that shot you through. I saw that.
Yeah, so the doc shoots me through. What you don't probably see is me
What are we doing?
push around the corner to look through the other breach hole and get shot at from below and take damage. So that's why I'm like, okay, I can't put pressure on this because what they're gonna do is they're gonna push up White Stairs, those skylight stairs, and they're gonna shoot us from behind while we're trying to put pressure on the Clash. Especially because I can't rely on fucking old Jackal off over here.
But we had the cam there. Like I said, I stopped. You saw me in this video stare at White until you set the drone up, and then you said I got cam, and then Menu acknowledged it. So I let it go. I'm like, well, if Menu's got it.
So what it sounded like to me in the moment was Menu giving a call on where he died from.
He made a couple more calls as like the next 10-15 seconds went on.
And at that point, when he was making those calls, that's when I was talking to you about what we should do. So what I'm saying is, whenever I made the initial thing saying we need to clear out the people, that's where I'm saying I feel like that's the moment for you to say, let's do this instead. Not when you're already outside the breach hole, Not when I'm already bailing off of what we were gonna do and doing something different. You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, I come outside, we're both safe. Let's figure out what we're gonna actually do, and then let's go do something. Not, hey, I'm gonna go clear this downstairs. Well, I'm gonna push. Now they've divided us, and now we're definitely gonna fucking lose. You know what I mean?
Well, let me just ask this: when you make a breach hole, do you tend to play the breach hole? I mean, not just you, but in general, is that more or less the consensus? Like, you don't bring a thermite to blow a hole and not play it, right? Because that's exactly what everyone abandoned on. Not just you, everyone. We make a breach hole, we clear the room, we get it open, and then no one played it. But me.
If I'm not getting flanked, if I'm not gonna get flanked, then I will play a breach hole.
But again, we had the camera there.
But
I know you didn't hear him. I know you didn't hear him.
Watching the cam.
I know you didn't hear him.
No.
But we have the camera.
Watching our flank before he put the cam, and then I died as he put the cam on the flank.
But like, I don't know. Well, let's watch this round. This is the real fun one. This is the best one right here.
What happened this round?
This is the one where I said, you know, I pushed Clash again, and we one by one died.
This guy fucking sucks. How do you die automatically by a spawn peak? Most basic ass spawn peak.
There's 3 of them, so.
And Taco, you wanna play T-Hunt?
Vigil's up top and fucking stocks. Vigil's going 90 by janitor closet in stock.
I'm joining garage for you right now, Taco.
Alright, I'm headed in.
Garage, as much as I can see, looks clear. I'm checking.
Vigil's dead.
Good shit.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna check to your right first.
Okay.
CC's clear. Vault. I don't see anybody white. Yeah, I'm gonna start pushing in.
Yep.
At this point, I know they have the cav, and that's the main concern I have is the cav. A good cav would be upstairs, knowing that I'm on hatch, and be like, yo, I'm gonna go sneak up on him, thinking he's not there. So I spent about 20-30 seconds, you know, just making sure I'm not good. Yo, Sophie, are you throwing, bro? What are you doing? Like, you're just sitting in a fucking room, dude. God damn.
Isn't this one where we're pushing together?
Yeah, I mean.
Fuck. Fucking wasting time sitting in a room.
Yep. And then we can get the one in here as well. In Tellers as well. So right there, did you hear that? Where I said, let's go blue, let's go blue.
Yeah, I heard it. Hey, you got one on that wall you're about to blow. Just went back into fucking servers. Or no, sorry, fucking open. Clash is in staff. Don't know where Cav is. Anybody seen Cav?
Oh no, Cav was last in lobby. I'm gonna get a drone on lobby. Or at least in over here in archive or Teller's office so you can see.
Macy's on ping by like
Alright, I'm in here in the office. I'm gonna drone again, hold on. Hey, Amy, watch.
Cab's on blue.
Fucking god, dude.
Watch out, Amy.
Targets detected. First floor.
And are we gonna collectively push? Or are we gonna? My god, dude.
I'm trying to drone where they are, bro.
Dude, they're calling it out, man. Oh, blue. Oh my god, dude. So I did see you get off your drone, but then again, I turn around and look, there's 6 seconds left. You said there's 40 seconds. Like, we have to make a move. That's why I'm upset. That's common sense. I don't care if I tell you or not. If there's 30 seconds left, why are we like waiting for the perfect moment? We're sitting here thinking there was a minute left. There was clearly not a minute.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to everyone. Everyone.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me, man.
Like, look, 20 seconds left. I'm getting pushed. We're gonna. My god, dude.
I'm trying to drone where they are, bro.
Dude, you're at 15 seconds on your drone, bro. Blue. Oh my god, dude.
So my question is, right? You were the safest at that point. Everyone else is trying to push their own way or looking for somebody. What are you doing in that moment to help them out to get sight?
What are you talking about? I droned and called out exactly where they were, minus Cavi, and then I push first. What What are you saying? Like, what is your argument? What am I doing to help my team?
You're up. So two minutes. It drops to fucking 40 seconds left, and you're upstairs. It's hard. I find most of the time when we lose, and then you're like, guys, what were we doing? And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get to site. You know what I'm saying? You're drunk, you're calling this out, but I still have to get to site. What were you doing in that moment?
Well, you saw me have to avoid a C4, and I left the room because of that. And I backed off into a different room so I didn't get re-C4 because I needed to get back on my drone to call those things out at a minute 30. So if we're going to argue that there's enough time to flank at a minute 30, there's definitely enough time to hop on a drone at a minute 30. And when I dropped, it was 54 seconds. That's more than enough time right outside of sight with knowledge of where two of them that are in sight are. That's plenty of time. So when
also, I didn't even know you were dropping into that room with me. Whenever I initially get on my drone, I didn't even know that you were in there with me at that point.
So again, it just sounds like everything that I'm doing and being upset about is more or less my fault.
No, I'm saying that you need to look at it from other people's perspective as well. You can be sitting and giving out calls as well. That is cool. But you were up there for like a whole minute while everyone else is trying to get to site in danger. Maybe put a little pressure somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
What is So for the first minute, I clear out Vigil. I get him. First minute down. The second minute, I open up hatch straight into basically sight with the closet. The only hatch that they didn't reinforce. And I played that play because they didn't reinforce anything until to the middle of the match. And I went upstairs because of that. And I'm not going to just drop hatch immediately, right? Like, I'm not going to just drop into sight immediately. I'm going to make sure I know where they're at, which is what we did with more than a minute left. I said Clash and staff, and I said server originally, but you heard me. I corrected myself and I said open. But if so you're saying I shouldn't play like once I get the hatch open, I should rotate?
No. Okay, so
then what else can I do besides drone then?
What I would have done is out of sat hatch, right? Put the drone down, drone out, and I'm like, okay, leave, go down skylight stairs and push to open. If there was no one there.
Why would I push to open if I can literally have direct access from a hatch in a room that has two different choices to go through minus a big door?
That whole drop you had was open, left and right.
No, I know. I saw that. I saw that. And you saw how well it worked for me for 30 seconds until I eventually got pushed.
None of us knew that. None of us knew that wall was open. None of us knew that.
You were in the room.
That was after you had already sat on that hatch for how long?
So my point is, though, when you were on your drone, where'd your drone go? You didn't see that on your drone?
At this point, dude, I don't even know where my
drone
was.
But you're telling me you didn't notice after the breach was open, after you were sitting behind the desk in person, after you got off your drone for a bit and threw the Thatcher, which you did, and then got back on your drone, you didn't know that was breached?
At that point, I did, yeah.
Well, that was 40 seconds left.
I'm talking you were already dropped the hatch. By the time I was walking in, bro, you were dropping the hatch at the same time. Pretty much.
Yo, Sophia, are you throwing, bro? What are you doing? Like, you're just sitting in a fucking room, dude. So I'm having a fucking talk to Sophia's that was about 10 seconds wasted on there. Almost got C4 doing it. I'm backing off. I'm sitting in a room.
Yep. And then we can get the one in here as well. In Tellers as well.
Hey, you got one on that wall you're about to blow. Just went back into fucking servers. Or no, sorry, fucking open. Clash is in staff. Don't know where Cav is.
So we still haven't breached the wall until.
No, you breached it at a minute. You breached it at a minute.
No, where I'm watching, we haven't breached yet.
Okay.
I think we're about to breach.
About a minute is when you breach it.
And that one just left that room. That's what you called. You said she just left that room.
Yeah, I said went into open. I corrected myself.
I'm in here in the office. I'm gonna drone again. Hold on.
So at this point it's a 4v3, one's a clash, so it's a
fucking god, dude.
Are you inside by yourself at this point?
Well, I like.
Are we gonna collectively push? Or are we gonna? Oh my god,
so if you say put yourself in everyone's shoes. Look at what I look like when I look back at Taco. I notice he's off his drone. So I'm gonna assume. See, I just saw him get up. I'm gonna assume.
God, dude.
He's gonna play with me now, right? And then I turn back around and he's not playing with me anymore. And that was 8
Are we gonna
seconds.
collectively push? Or are we gonna? Oh my God, dude.
That's my question.
Dude, they're calling it out. Man. Oh, blue.
It's me in that room.
Oh, dude.
It's you. Where's everybody else?
It's just me, you, and Minu.
Termites outside the breach.
But Thermite's outside the breach, and Homeboy got killed fucking halfway across the map.
He said blue on blue stairs is where he got killed.
Yeah, but what time was that at?
That was about 40. That's way too far back. Anybody seen Cav? So 50 seconds. I asked anybody seen Cav. I've called out Clash. I've called out Medusa.
Or at least in over here in archive, or tell us so you can see.
50 seconds. 50 seconds. I've called out where the two people are in OBJ.
Alright, I'm in here in the office. I'm gonna drone again. Hold on.
Fucking God, dude.
Watch out, Amy.
So 30 seconds is when he died.
You're jumping in at 40, 30.
And are we gonna collectively push? Or are we gonna? Oh my God.
But you
dude.
can't, dude. I don't care. I don't care. Dude, there's absolutely no excuse at 15 seconds to not be by sight with a gun in your hand ready to go. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear it. If you're going to argue that, bro, I'm going to hop off for the night because there is no reason at 15 seconds we should be dicking around, not having a gun ready to go. Because that's what that was.
I'm not saying that at all.
That's what that was.
I'm not saying that at all.
And that is why I'm completely upset. 100%.
Oh my God, dude.
Because at 10 seconds, we decide to fucking push. There's no fucking excuse. There's no reason. There's no fucking wisdom to share. Nothing.
Time expired.
Great.
Absolutely fucking no reason. Absolutely. And you know, like, look, man, you know, okay, if my fault for that round was being on my drone and not in sight sooner, if that's my fucking fault for that round, I don't need to be playing Rainbow Six anymore.
No one is saying it's your fault. I'm just making an observation.
If how I play is the reason why, you just said usually when we lose, it's because I'm waiting for other players to make a move. That's you said that about.
I did not say usually when we lose.
You did.
I did not.
I have a pretty good memory, bro, and like, okay, all right.
I said usually when we lose. What
Okay,
you
so
say is where's my team, or what were you guys doing? Did I not say that?
you said usually when we lose. Let's just pull up the VOD. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's stupid. I'm not gonna fucking do it, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
Did I not say that? Did I not say that, AB?
All I know is you said usually when you lose, bro, and it had to do with something with me. And
so that means you're just saying something then without your fucking the actual facts. I didn't say that.
Okay. But that's clearly on me. That's clearly on me.
No one said it was your fault.
I mean, just like we all thought that there was a minute left when I got upset about that push, just like we thought.
Felt at the time.
Well, I mean, but clearly we aren't paying it. Again, that's on y'all for not paying attention to the actual game that's happening. That's on y'all. I'm not going to sit there and tell you, hey, don't do that. Hey, push with me. Hey, do this every fucking time and hold some players' hands when I know that y'all know better. Y'all play this game just as long as I have, and y'all know to fucking keep eye on the time.
What I was told was, does anyone have eyes on Cav? So what I said was, last scene main lobby, I'm going to put
That was
a
at
drone
50
over there.
seconds.
And you weren't in there either, bro.
At 40, at 35, bro. At 35, I wasn't in there.
No, at 35, I was in there too with you, bro. But where was anyone else? So what am I gonna do?
Hop back on your drone until 10 seconds, yeah.
Push and die like you? I mean, like,
It's better than being on a drone and not helping. I mean, strength in numbers, right? Strength in numbers. I mean, like, so it's best just to wait one by one. Wait till 10 seconds.
I never said that.
It's just frustrating, man, because like we got in a whole heated argument because, you know, this whole idea of there was a minute left, this whole idea that we didn't know where they were, because that's what you said originally. when we
I
died,
didn't know where they were.
you said I was looking for them. I didn't know they were, and I argue with you after we lose for like 20 minutes.
We did know where they were.
You heard me call it out at 50 seconds before you blew the wall. You just acknowledged it 2 minutes ago. You just said that the only thing that we said we didn't have eyes on was Cav. You're acknowledging all this, and now you're telling me we knew where they were? Question mark?
Yeah, so what you said was she's in the room y'all are about to breach, and she's heading into open area. Once again, I will say this. Open area is a massive room with a lot of places she could be.
Man, if you need a precise location, bro, this isn't the right game. Because like, dude, like I do my absolute fucking best with the call outs. And anybody want to hear argue with me with that? You can go.
I'm not sitting here saying that your call out was bad, Ambient. I never said that. But what? Okay, so I guess this is my question. There's a breach. There's a breach on the wall facing square from staff room, and we just found out that Cavi died from, or that whoever was that, Sophia, died from blue, which means that Cavi has a line of sight into staff room where the clash is. And then there's a Malusi in open area, and she has eyes on the door and the big door where Clash also is. So what was my, I guess this is my best question for you, is what was my best way to push? Where should I have gone?
Together.
And also, well, where is that?
You literally threw a Thatcher past my head and knew that I was there, and with 15 seconds left, you decided to get back on drone.
So, but I'm asking you, I'm not asking you to tell me what I did. I'm asking you to tell me what I should have done.
What I've been arguing. What I yelled at after it happened when I said, is anybody going to push with me?
To go where?
Push with me. With me.
At Clash.
With me.
At Clash.
Yes, with me. I don't know what... I don't know how to say it any differently. I don't understand how this is even an argument.
Who killed you, Ambient?
Medusa killed me after going back and forth for about 20 seconds with Clash. I died with about 10 seconds left, and I started fucking with her around 30. I had enough time to turn around, see you helping, look at Clash, hang out with her, throw a frag, turn around, see you on drone, say something, be upset, get popped in the head, and then when I die, I see Minu decide to say, let's fucking do it. He dies, and I see you went through the door that you didn't even want to go through.
Yeah, at that point.
But my point is, that's the same thing we've been saying forever. If you're going to push, don't wait till 1 second to do it. You even said it yourself to everyone. You say it yourself.
No, and look, dude, I don't disagree with you. What I'm saying is, at that point, it was too late to not push at the last second, right? I mean, we're jumping in at 35, right?
That's not last second. 35. Let's get rid of Clash.
I'm aware. And that's what I was trying to help you do, right? By throwing a flash, throwing a thing at her. And I was hoping, I'll be real honest with you. What I was hoping was that my other teammate was going to come from behind and also apply some pressure while I tried to help figure out where the other person was so that you guys didn't get killed from either side while trying to kill the guy with the shield. Because that's the real truth in the thing for me is it doesn't feel very smart for a bunch of people to run at a guy with a shield when there's people on either side of that are just going to shoot us anyways. Because that's what was going to happen.
But there's a better chance in numbers than there is separately.
Not to push the Clash.
There's a better chance in numbers than there is to push separately.
Not to push the Clash.
There's a better chance in numbers, just like there was on the match when we went upstairs. There was CEO the round before that. There was a better chance in numbers than individually. Do you remember the round we won in the league? And I said, everyone just follow everybody and we're going to fucking go together. We won that round. There's a better chance in numbers than individually, which is what happened individually. Every fucking round we lost that match. Every match. Every round. Look, I'm upset more or less because it takes a VOD, it takes 20 minutes, it takes just for anybody to just say like, dude, I'm not gonna get my fucking drone when there's 15 seconds left. There's no excuse. Like I have to say that for it to become a thing, man. Like it sucks. Like I know what you wanted to tell me earlier today when I pushed that bar and fucking when you said hold on and the cap can was behind it. I know what you wanted to tell me. And had you said something, I wouldn't have fought you on it. You know why? Because that was on me. I wouldn't have made some excuse. I wouldn't have said anything, but I would have said, you're right. But instead, when I say something, I'm getting clapped back with fucking excuses and reasons why I need to be better. I need to do something. Why wasn't that called out? And I'm like, bro, I called it out.
I haven't said any of that shit to you,
Bro,
just so we're clear.
literally. You don't want to listen to it, but I think we need to.
This needs to stop. I have to be this guy.
What I said was, what I asked was specifically how much time was left, because what it felt like was there was more than 15 seconds. That's why I asked the question in the first place, because that's what I was trying to figure out. And we had the whole conversation under the assumption that there was a minute left. So once we realized that there wasn't a minute left, sure. But at this point, you're already tilted and you're not going to listen to anything that I had to say anyways. Where did they go before that site? So even if 10 minutes
when
ago,
Cav killed whoever that was on blue, he called out Cav was blue. I called Clash and Staff and whatever the fuck the new operator's name in open. That was been established, has been called.
You still wouldn't have listened to me.
And I'm just sitting there going against the Clash, worrying about blue, and then having to figure out how to get Medusa. And no one pushed.
I gotta get off. I have to practice. Yeah, I gotta get off for at least college in like less than 2 hours.
Smurfy, bro, I'm not. Listen, if you think that I think that I'm perfect at this game, hell no, dude.
I'm definitely not messaging him to play.
If you think that I'm coming off of some elite snob in Rainbow Six, that is definitely not the case, man. That's gonna do it for me tonight.
God damn it, I just got on.
I mean, I want to keep playing, bro, but all this is just stupid. Fucking Randy was just just watching the whole game on the mixer. Like I see him in here. Thanks for the sparks, Ace.
Jesus, was that his friends? He had a diamond charm too. What the fuck? Oh my god. Should be ashamed to be a diamond and doing that. I'd be ashamed.
Was he the Montang?
He was trash. That's what he was. He's like garbage.
Yeah, no shit, right?
That's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, like, I don't care if you drop kills.
I just feel like in general,
What the fuck is he
obviously
doing?
this last round is the exception to this thing, because obviously being on your drone with that little amount of time is not a smart thing to do. I completely understand that. Also, let me clarify that when we were having this conversation, me and Menu both thought that there was still a minute left or at least 45 seconds left in the round. Now, back to my previous point, which is that it feels like a lot of times, and that specific match when you rushed into the bar when I was still droning, it feels like a lot of times we get jumpy when we don't have to. And that's the big thing that I'm trying to get across in this conversation more than anything, is that sometimes just because there's a breach open, we don't necessarily have to push into it immediately. Sometimes just because whatever, like it feels like that happens a lot. And that Villa specific push is a great example of that thing where I'm like trying to make the call outs to the best of my ability and drone in and call what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it, but someone's already in behind. And I'm not just talking about you, Ambien. This is not just about you. This is just people in general on our squad. But it just happens that in this specific match we just played, I feel like the CEO push, we got antsy, and then that Villa push, we got antsy. Or whatever the fuck that is. That map called Villa? What is
yeah,
that?
and listen, I was waiting for you to say something, and I wouldn't have been upset. 100%. It was the wrong play. I'm smarter than that. I know better. I played it long enough.
Though, is when you do some shit like that, bro, it doesn't have to be a fucking drag out fucking fight where we pull up the VOD.
No, but what I'm saying is like
I don't get fucking tilted because we lost that round because you did that. You see what I'm saying?
So now
I'm naturally gonna get more upset whenever you start doing what you're doing right now. It's just gonna happen.
And that's why I've got it ready to play, because again, you literally say right here, I'm going to listen, because I need you to know, Tim, that I was chill for about 2 minutes after this match ended. I didn't say a word. I just said, I'm going to get off. And then you said this right here, man. This is what you said. And then, but you're going to sit here and tell me that I'm the reason that you got tilted, when in fact, bro, I'm chill. And then you escalated by saying things like, let me fucking finish. Right?
I didn't hear it.
Well, it's coming up. Don't worry, man. But that's my point. Is like, I need you to know that you do this, because I literally sat there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes after we lost until we brought up this conversation. And this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, you're supporting me, right?
Does anyone know how much time there was left when we breached the walls?
There was like a good minute. I know there was a good minute.
Yeah.
No. There was like, it was less than a minute, but it was still like, you know, close.
Well, Chronic, I hope you enjoyed the show, bro. We had to play with some fuck shit randoms just now, so that was fun.
Unless I'm just wrong, and then it's fucking.
That was fucking fun, dude.
I know it was. See, I really thought it was like 45.
It didn't feel like.
Drew, thanks for the sub again, bro.
Yeah, that's why I was droning, bro. And then Ambient needed help, so I just fucking immediately got on my drone and started fucking pushing.
Chronic.
What's up, bro? It's an access shame because I had the matches. Bro, Chronic, was that your friend, bro?
I would have quit playing too if that was that.
Wait, did Chronic leave or something?
Yo, hey,
Well,
thanks for the follow, bro.
We probably wouldn't have done as poorly if it was
An actual fucking team.
Chronic instead of one.
No,
of those
100%.
kids.
Dude, I mean, like, legit. I saw
rather have that
Sophia
look,
stood
Steve.
in stock room for 30 seconds. Stood. The hatches can't be breached. Just stood in there, not on a drone, watching me on my drone upstairs, worried about getting flanked by a fucking cab. And I literally said, are you throwing? Like, are you just not going to play?
Bro, if that was your friend,
That's pretty shitty.
I don't think he's throwing. I don't know what he was doing, but if...
That game was definitely a fucking 3v5.
My bad, Ambient. We were trying.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man.
It
Yeah, it sucks to have the randoms we had, but I did call out Clash and staff. I did call out Medusa and Open, and then when I didn't know where Cav was, but when Cav killed the bitch on blue, that's where we knew. It's like, all right, well, Cav's a blue.
I was on my drone when that.
I didn't know you wanted to push. Like, you just kind of ran in the fucking thing.
No, dude, no, I did not run in the thing. I was I was not in fucking sight. I was in the same room Taco was, but instead of on my drone looking for people that we knew where they were at, I was like, all right, Clash keeps pushing me, and I got to put pressure back on him, and then I got to worry about you.
Here's the deal. You said open, and there's a tiny doorway for me to walk.
You just interrupted me. I'm just.
I didn't interrupt you. You stopped talking.
No,
What are
I
you
was talking.
about?
You said, so here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Yeah, you finished your sentence.
Does that sound? That did not sound like I finished my sentence, bro.
I'm not gonna.
No, dude, no, I did not run in the thing. I was I was not in fucking sight. I was in the same room Taco was, but instead of on my drone looking for people that we knew where they were at, I was like, all right, Clash keeps pushing me, and I got to put pressure back on him, and then I got to worry about you.
Here's the deal.
See, I was still talking.
Yeah, see, you're like trailing off. Like, I don't know when your sentence ends.
See, but it's this thing, bro. Instead of just saying, you're right, that's my bad. That's every time, Taco. Every time. I'm giving you an example of you interrupting me and me not saying, just shut the fuck up. Let me fucking finish. Again, you're making like, oh, but you're trailing off. Oh, but you're not very clear on your talking. Just own it, bro.
Own what, bro?
That's a fucking interrupting me. But when I interrupt you, you're just like, hey, let me fucking finish.
I'm not I'm not gonna push that door when I have no idea where this bitch is in this entire gigantic room.
Yeah, because she keeps moving.
I'm not gonna push that because she's a 3 she keeps moving around. Hold the fuck on. So
hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on.
You had already said fucking sight earlier. I don't understand.
No, you said hold the fuck on to me. That ain't like some kind way to say it. Say hold the fuck on. That's what you said, bro.
Okay, so here, just hear me out here, please. Because me and Ames had this whole conversation about it, trying to figure shit out. And then as soon as you started talking, you sounded exactly how you sound right now. Aggressive as fuck. Coming in hot. You notice that?
I'm literally talking. Then you interrupt me. You say, hold on. And then I listen. And then I want to counteract by saying, but, and you say, hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. And we know what we're talking about right now? We're talking about how much time there was. We're talking about who was in the room. And you're telling me after I said it again during this VOD, we knew where Clash was and we knew where Medusa was. I can't tell you if they were taking a shit on a toilet in that room, but I can tell you they were in open and they were in staff. And that's the point. The only point I was trying to make. And I got heated. And you're going to hear me get even more heated here right after that hold the fuck on. Because that's like, well, damn, dude. I mean, like, come on, bro.
As soon as I said, hold on, hold on, Ambient. And then you started running towards Clash. So I threw a Thatcher nade at the Clash so she would stop hitting you with her shield. And in hopes that at the very least, I could help you get that kill. But I'm not about to push into open doorway when I don't know where she is and I don't have eyes on Clash.
All right. I listened.
Are we done?
Now I want you to hear me out. I literally looked back 3 times. 3 times after Clash pushed me. 3 times. We already know how that goes.
Okay.
But this isn't about Rainbow right now though, because like you and me, Taco, we always do this. And like, dude, if I'm a dick to you, bro, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna say my bad, dog. We had an argument about how you said fuck to me. We literally had an argument in this about saying you said shut the fuck up. Well, I didn't say shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm sorry, you didn't say shut the fuck up, but it felt like it because when you say hold the fuck on, it sounds like shut the fuck up too. But this isn't the first time in our fucking friendship, Taco, that this has happened, bro. Where I felt slighted by you and disrespected to the point where it's like you won't even own the fact that you poked me with the fucking stick for here, and you get mad at me when I get upset about it, dude. This ain't the first time, dude.
So you're saying me saying hold the fuck on is poking you with a stick?
It's me hearing shut the fuck up. That's why I said that's what you said, even though you didn't. That's what that is to me. That's what hold the fuck on is shut the fuck up. That's what that is. And
you're saying that to you, those are the same thing? I'm just asking you, bro.
Regardless of the words that you used, it was disrespectful as shit, especially after you interrupted me. And then when I brought up the fact that you interrupted, you know what you said? You literally said, well, it sounded like you were, blah, 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 blah. But every time I try to counteract to what you said to me, I said, but you kept talking, I shut up. You said, all right, you kept talking, I shut up. I don't say, hold on. Let me fucking finish. Hold the fuck on. I don't do that, bro.
I mean,
if you got excuse for it, then I don't know what to say, bro. It's the same thing like we talk about with racist people, bro. It's the same thing. I'm not bringing that up on this stream. But it's the same thing.
You're reaching pretty far if you're gonna go into that type of territory, but that's fine. Look, man, this is the deal for me. When we play this game, I try and have calm discussions about what happens. And you notice that when me and Ames were talking, we were super chill and we were super calm. And you said you were quiet for 2 minutes, which is true. Then when you start talking again, you're already coming in at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So you have to understand that when you do that, people are already going to they're already going to have their guard up. And I feel quite certain that because I've known you for 20 years, my guard probably goes up even faster than everyone else's does. Just like with me, for you, probably the same is true. Which is why whenever I say hold the fuck on, you're probably hearing me say shut the fuck up from 10 years ago. I mean, that's probably what it actually is. So, but the thing that I think I need to get across more than anything else here is that how many iterations of Teal Wolves have there been? How many times do people leave because they don't want to have to get screamed at anymore, bro? They just don't.
How many times? I mean, it's quite a handful. And what do they get screamed out about? The stuff that I don't scream the first time when I do it. When I say stop pushing, don't do that, and they do it 15 more times. I mean, bro, like, listen.
Reaper's on the brink of extinction. Oh, my bad, friend.
But my point is, though, man, it's the same thing with protests turning to riot, right? I'm gonna be peaceful the first time it happens. I'm gonna be peaceful the second time it happens. I'm gonna say something the second time it happens. I'm gonna say something a little bit more the third time. But you're telling me that after mistake, and especially after y'all are like telling me there's a minute left, or you're telling me I didn't know where they were, or telling me all these things that like I'm literally calling out, and you tell me to be chill, which I was actually for 2 minutes, and then when we started, we brought, I said I'm done, and then we started bringing up what just happened, and for some reason everyone forgot what was really going on, whether it be the time, whether who we know where, who were, you know, who was where, blah blah blah. Apparently we forgot. And I got upset again. But I got more upset when you interrupt me and then you tell me to hold the fuck on. And if you want to put it back to the fact that maybe 10 years ago you told me to shut the fuck up, that's not really how I feel. How I feel is every time you and I get into debate on gaming or anything, you make it more personal than it has to be. By disrespecting me, period, by saying shit, interrupting, saying things like hold the fuck on. I might get upset passionately about the game and how you play it, but I'm not gonna get upset and fucking disrespect you as a person. I'm not gonna say some things that you said about 8 months ago when we had our strife for about 3 months of not playing, when you said you're no fun to play games with. After all the
That's
fucking
how it feels sometimes, bro.
Well,
That's how it feels sometimes.
but my point is, do you remember why we fought that, bro? We were playing Apex. You got onto me for going left instead of right because I didn't have a gun and you guys got killed before me and I was the last one alive. You and your buddy from Austin that I don't usually play with anymore, y'all got onto me. So I got upset and snapped back, and then you quit the party after he left, and then you said you're no fun to play games with. You never apologized, you never brought it up, you never did shit about it, bro. And I just said, fuck it. We'll just not play. And we didn't for a long time. And then we eased back into playing again. But every time, bro, every time there's a tiff, every time, you've got to win by not acknowledging if you have any fault in what you did.
That's how it feels. That's how, honestly, that's how I feel you are about this game specifically. Because I can't tell you how many times I've asked you to not go the same two operators every single time because I feel like it's a one-dimensional way to play the game, and you refuse, dude. You refuse to acknowledge it, and then I'll hop off the stream. Or I'll hop off the game and I'll hop on the stream to see Menu jerk you off about how it's totally fine that you fucking run Sledge and Legion all the time. And it's the same damn thing, bro. And it's like, dude, I try and give constructive criticism, and I try and like figure out. That's what I'm really trying to do, is figure out where we went wrong. I don't have a problem if I'm the issue where I went wrong. You'll hear me a lot of times say, yo, that's on me, guys. I did X, Y, and Z.
You only bring that up about your kills more or less, though. You say I had a shit game, and most of the time when you acknowledge like I had a bad game is because you're sitting there with a donut or breadstick, and I don't give a fuck, bro. You know why? Because I enjoy playing games with you more than I fucking enjoy playing with Reaper, and I love Reaper. Reaper, if you're watching, you're fun, bro, but I don't know you like I know Taco for 20 years. All right? But I'm telling you right now, though, dude, if you're going to compare what you say to me personally to what I say to you about a Rainbow Six, that ain't the same thing, bro. Our friendship is not a video game. If I give you a hard time about a video game, I'm not giving a hard time about you as a person. And you're comparing what you do to me about what I do to you about a Rainbow Six.
Because here's the thing, dude.
And you've got an excuse for it.
Now, and I'm talking to you, right? You're yelling at me right now. and I'm having a conversation with you. That's the difference.
If you think that this yelling isn't frustration built over from months and years of you being this way to me as a person, you think I'm supposed to just be chill about it? And bro, like, hey man, listen, man, that one time when you said this to me, bro, I don't know, man, it kind of fucking rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't want to do it. Bro, you know me. You said you know me for 20 years. How am I not passionate about anything that I do in my life? Whether it be my sports, my video games, my friendships, anything, man. I'm passionate. And this isn't anger at you. This is passion. This is fucking frustration from all these times. And me even telling you, we haven't talked about this, Taco, back when we played Apex and you said that. I haven't mentioned it to you. I dropped it. But now that it's actually getting into the personal realm, like, sorry guys, we're at a fucking shrink right now. This is not what y'all want to see on stream. This is stupid. I know. I should probably end the stream. But my point is though, Taco, I'm telling you how it made me feel and you're telling me excuses. You're telling me, don't yell.
No, bro. I'm not telling you excuses, bro. I'm telling you my side of the story, all right? But you just think that because I'm not telling you that you're right, that means that I don't think that just means that I'm giving you an excuse. No, bro. I'm just explaining to you. I'm just trying to help you understand where I'm coming from. But you don't want to listen to that, bro. You just want me to sit here and say, you know what, bro? You're fucking right, bro, about everything all the time, bro. And every time I do anything, dude, it's my fault.
No, what I want, bro, if you really cared, was just you to say, yeah, my bad. I don't give a fuck if I'm right more than you in life, dude. I really don't.
I don't give a fuck about that either.
I don't really don't. But what I do care about is if I fucking wrong you, I'm going to make it right by saying my bad. And this whole time when I brought this fucking shit up just now, you're still not saying my bad or nothing. You're saying you're being too loud. You're coming at it all wrong.
About what?
You literally just said that, bro. You literally just said that. You literally just said the reason why I do this because you yelled, you're heated, you're angry. Instead of just saying, bro, that's my bad. That's my bad. I don't care if like, dude, I don't listen, bro. You're right about a lot of things. That in our friendship, about experiences, about a lot of stuff, dude. And so if you think this is about me saying that you're wrong or I want you to be wrong about everything, you got it all wrong, dude. And I will say I'm right about that. You've got it all wrong. But this is a lot of fucking frustration built up. And the reason why I walk on eggshells when I game with you now, when I know if I fucking get a little too heated with you, this is what's to come, is because I know this is what's to come. And I know shit might get personal. And I hate it when shit gets personal, which is why I don't ever really get on to you, Taco.
I don't feel like I fucking got personal by asking you to chill for a second, dude.
If you say, yo, if you said just chill, bro, chill. That is respectable. Not interrupting me and then tell me to say, hold the fuck on. That's not saying chill, bro, chill. That's not saying that.
You literally said I wasn't in fucking sight. You said that to me before I said hold the fuck on. So I don't understand. Like, is it the fact that I said fuck? I'm trying to get what part of it is actually disrespectful. Is it that you're interpreting what I'm asking you to do as shut the fuck up, or is it the fact that I said fuck at all?
It's literally how it comes off, especially after you interrupted me. You notice that when I try to rebuttal and you spoke, I shut up every time that we just heard back. But when I was talking, just because you thought I was having a run-on sentence, you wanted to say, hold on. And then when I fucking talk to try and interrupt you, hold the fuck on. Let me finish. But again, bro, I'm wrong for interpreting it wrongly, apparently. Again. And that's where we're at, dude. That's where we're at.
Once again, I feel like something that happens quite frequently is I'm trying to find the right way to say this. Like, I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up. That means that I don't want you to talk at all ever again, or at least in the foreseeable future. Shut the fuck up means be quiet. I don't care about your opinion. That's not what I was trying to say to you. What I was trying to say was, can I give you my perspective so that you can see where I'm coming from, so you can see why I did what I did? And it doesn't feel like you care about where I was coming from when I'm explaining to you what was going on for me. It just feels like you want to berate me for not doing whatever the thing is that you needed me to do for you in that moment. Okay? Because that's what Randy's saying too, is he's saying, look at it from other people's perspective. Try and see what they're dealing with while they're playing the game as well. Because they're not playing the same thing as you all the time. They're not doing the same thing as you all the time. That's what I was trying to explain to you.
Okay. Well, I will say for the last 2 months playing this game with you, you have been very vocal about either being let down by your teammate, getting killed by going a certain op, you know, not having your counterpart to thermite, and you purposely make sure we know, and unintentionally, or that's the wrong word, indirectly throw by saying, you know what, I'm just gonna go whoever I want to go. That's what you do.
I've done that like twice.
No, you've done it a lot over the past month. A lot over the past month, dude. A lot. And before that, bro, you were being more vocal than ever. You would come into our party, we're mid-game. If we had just a hint of some sort of like disagreement about a play on a match, you would pop in and say, oh, it's already happening already, huh? And you know what you're doing when you do that. You know what you're doing. You've been doing that the past 2 months, man. And I know everyone in this party ain't gonna say shit about it, even though they brought it up with me too. But my point is, I get upset about a play one time in 2 months with you, and it's mainly because it's a new season. When you've gotten upset with everyone for the past 2 months very vocally and aggressive. You yell, and you tell us, if you're not going to do that, fuck it. I ain't going to go this operator anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. You've done that time and again the past month, bro. But now you're telling me because I did this one time. And I've done it before, but I haven't been on a fucking run of doing it the past month. This past month, I've been chill to play with. You know why? Because it's the end of the season. Who cares? And I already said before we started today, disclaimer, it's tilt time because you know what? It's a new season, so I want everyone's best. But what I'm not going to do, Taco, what I'm not going to do is I'm just going to say it, is be hypocritical. I'm not going to do that, man.
Well, I mean, we're still doing all the same stuff that I've been talking about for 2 months. So, can you see why I would get a little frustrated?
And that's what I said about. That's what I said about, you know, when I apparently scare everyone off from wanting to play with me or us. It's because after the 15th time of saying something, I don't say it nicely anymore. I see what you're saying, Taco.
I'm doing that to you too, bro. Because look, dude.
I see what you're saying, Taco.
Whenever I don't get a Thatcher, bro, you're one of those people that's not going Thatcher. I don't care if you always go whoever it is. You know what I mean? And dude, after playing a full 3-month season, bro, and it's still the same shit, bro. I was so chill. Dude, when we first started playing this back again, when this new wave of teal wolves came, dude.
Yeah.
I was whoever we needed, guy. And I am.
What up, Wavy? I'll see y'all chat. Just give me a second.
But dude, it comes to a point where it's like, dude, we're not winning basic shit because we don't have those things. So yeah, I'm gonna get fucking pissed off, bro.
So why is it okay for you to be able to get passionately pissed off about it, and for me, it's kind of like, you know, that and this, you know, because you're basically saying every excuse that I said for getting upset with people, but for you, apparently, it's better than my excuse, even though it's the exact same thing. Feeling like you said it. You said it 100 times, feeling like you're not being listened to, feeling like this or that. Like, I'm not mad at you for being upset. There's been times when you're upset, especially that one day about thermite, and then you go thermite the next match and the same thing happened and you got upset and that was the night. I get it, bro, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're wrong on that. I'm not going to sit here and say you can't, you're not right because you're yelling. I understand what yelling comes from. I'm not just a dick, bro. I don't just start yelling at you when you, or anybody particular. I don't.
That's just how it feels then. I mean, maybe you're right, but that's definitely how it feels to me.
And you know, I respect that. I respect it. And if that's how you feel, then understand when you tell me to hold the fuck on, it feels to me like shut the fuck up, especially after being interrupted. So I respect if that's how you take it. And that's my bad.
Well, that's what I was trying to say whenever I was saying I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm trying to give you my side of the story so that you can understand. That's not me saying you're not right about whatever you're right about.
I don't listen. I don't want to be right, bro. I just don't want to be fucking jabbing at each other, bro. Personally, if we're gonna argue about the game, I'm cool with arguing about the game. I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with it, man. But let's keep it about the game, not about personal shit, bro. Not about making these jabs about this. If it happened with someone I don't ever play with that often or haven't been friends with 20 years, I could care less, bro. To be honest, but like. I've got 20 years invested of my time being your friend that I wouldn't trade for the world, and I definitely wouldn't want to hinder it over a fucking video game. You feel me?
I didn't realize that saying "hold the fuck on" meant shut the fuck up to you. Also, like until you say that just now, what it sounded like in the moment was what you heard me say was the actual words "shut the fuck up."
And I guess that's why I said that. I thought you said that.
Which I would never say that to you because that's fucked up. Now, hold the fuck on doesn't seem like a personal jab to me. If you said hold the fuck on, Taco, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I need to hold the fuck on. You're right.
And I guess for me, it's because of like what we just talked about, where we get upset with someone after it feels like the same thing over and over and over and over again. I felt like time and again, and it hasn't been every day this past month. It hasn't even really been that much at all since that last time. But before that, there was a time and another time, and over all these times that have happened, like I'm going to snap, I'm going to say something, I'm going to flip, I'm going to freak, just like you're going to do it over something, whether it be that or not being listened to or whatever, man. So if you think it's just about that one time just happened, it's bigger than that, man. And it's stuff that sticks with me. It sticks with me because I give a shit about our friendship, bro. I give it. This is a bro moment, everyone. All right. If you think this is weird, bro, go be a friend with someone for fucking 20 years and you'll understand. 100%. But I guess I've needed to say this to you specifically. And I don't cherish the platform that I'm on right now saying it. It would have been nicer to been able to have a fucking beer over this. But trust me, this VOD gonna be deleted immediately once this shit's over with. I'm not trying to fucking let this be a thing known. If you're watching this, guys, enjoy the fucking show. It's not gonna be the way it is. But
all right, so here's my question then, which is always my question, which is how do we progress? How do we now, without sounding like a total chode, how do we grow from this? And I'm not even just talking, obviously I'm talking about the friendship part of it.
Of course, I got you.
Also, how do we apply that same thing to the game so that we don't have to deal with these issues again in the game?
I guess just awareness.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing is when me and you hang out, bro, this doesn't fucking happen.
Ever. I know.
So it's only when there's a fucking high stress, high anxiety
competitive
game where we have a bunch of dumbasses on our team, not Menu and Chronic, but a bunch of dumbasses on our team that's when it happens. And that's when it's always happened is when
it's competitive. When we're whether we're playing music or writing a song or playing a game, sport, whatever, when it's competitive, this is what happens, bro. This is who we are, this is how it's been, right? I get it. You're right. And I guess to answer your question about how do we move on, well, the first step is definitely awareness. So
I don't disagree with you there at all.
I felt like I've said what I should have said or needed to have felt to have said for a long time. I'm glad I've said it. I'm glad I've said it because you know what? It's only going to get better. We're only going to grow. And obviously, bro, I love you, dude. No homo. You're my boy. You know what I'm saying? But
also,
I guess I'm snapped. What's up?
I do need to clarify. Whenever I'm saying those things, it's not with the intent to be disrespectful. Like I'm not trying to bring you down as a man. You know what I mean?
No, I get. I trust me. I know that.
Listen here, my bitch. Okay, like that's not my intention. You know what I mean? My intention is like I'm trying to convey this to you, and I feel like you're not hearing me. So I feel like I need to explain to you that you need to listen so that I can get this out of my thing so that then you can explain your thing and we can go back and forth like normal human beings.
Yeah.
That is another thing that I've said with this squad in general is there is a lot of interrupting that happens just in normal like conversation where we're not even like anything tense. We'll be talking about what rapper that the other team's guy's name is after and how we need to send him a message that he's a douchebag or whatever. Like we will interrupt each other in that conversation.
No, I know. I know.
So like, I don't disagree that me and you interrupt each other, because we definitely do. But I also think that there's a team issue with interrupting as well.
100%. And I've felt like I've said everything I need to say. So if there's anything else for you, I'm not saying that, you know, with a derogative tone. I'm saying like I'm ready to let this go if you feel good too. That's basically what I'm saying.
I feel good as long as you know that I'm sorry for making you feel that way, and
And
that's not my intention.
And I
As long as
appreciate
you
it, bro.
understand
I
that.
fucking appreciate it, dude. 100%.
So I once again, my question at this point is, or what I would like to do at this point is figure out how to win at Rainbow Six Siege.
Bro, I'm still figuring it out, man. I'm still figuring that shit out, dude. If anybody else in here's got anything to add or subtract to it, just let us know. But if you guys want to play, I'm down.
All right.
Sometimes you gotta talk it through. I'm sorry, chat, for making it fucking daytime drama over here. I know you guys aren't trying to watch Days of Our Lives, but you know,
Too young.
apparently
Bravo.
I guess Bravo's the new drama show. Okay, here you go. Trope says, I wanted to say you guys are bonkers. That's all. Yeah, we are, Trope.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking
I have to
bonkers.
reset my fucking Xbox and bag.
Bro, life is complicated, guys. And it only gets worse. Well, maybe not worse, but more complicated.
To the rest of the squad, I'm sorry if my delivery is poor, but when your mom tells you or your dad tells you to take out the trash 49,000 times and you still haven't done it, they're gonna come swinging at you at some point. So my advice would be either A, acknowledge and change, or
Thank you,
B,
Smurfy. I'm glad it's over
experience the
too.
wrath
Thanks,
of
Trope.
Taco.
I thought you was gonna say
Practice the casual, says Cass.
I mean, you should definitely take
Yo,
out the trash.
chat, they can't hear me right now. I muted it. But I will say,
Not having
I'm
that
sorry
on
for having y'all endure through that.
Oh, what up,
If you're
bro?
still
You
around,
got
thank
guys
you.
in here, bro.
But I am fucking human, and I fucking get real, and I'm a passionate motherfucker. And hopefully you guys can understand that. And I'm gonna be this way every day on my stream, man. But real talk. Thanks for still being around. Goddamn. What up, Ace? Thanks for the follow again, man. I need to do some jumping jacks or something. I need to just fucking do a lap around my house.
Before you do a lap around your house.
Wait, what? Invite?
Can you invite us before?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
I gotta pee.
Oh yeah, no, okay, never mind.
I love that fucking Bubs pops in and says, we need to finish this.
Yeah, I saw that.
I tried to fucking.
Oh, I know, bro, but
oh, fuck.
that nothing that yeah, that's
pop in and say something. It's
that's
like,
not
oh,
an easy
fuck.
thing just to throw a fucking stop sign at and just
No, and I try my best when I'm here.
Doc, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
But at least you guys figured it
You
out.
want to see the
Yeah.
best
Thank
part
you for
about this new
apologizing,
season?
chat.
I need
What's
invite.
that?
Bubs,
Go to
thanks for putting up with it.
Okay.
Click on Nomad.
Oh, what the fuck did it just do? Hold on. Oh shit! I forgot how they gave her the secondary.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Chronic might need
Yeah,
an invite
you're
only.
so right. Holy shit! I forgot about this.
Here, one
Where
sec,
is
I'll get
Chronic?
him in here.
And it's a good pistol.
Yeah, it
This is
is
my
a
bad.
good fucking pistol.
It's on invite only for a reason.
Jordan.
I'm gonna change it.
And I have a dope skin for it too. Fuck yeah. I gotta pee. I'll be right back, boys.
Okay. I can join both. Okay.
Alright, let's keep ranking in on doing this shit.
Be deleted.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that right now, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream.
That's extremely embarrassing.
Well, I wouldn't, dude. I don't find being real or being human embarrassing.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually not embarrassed because I mean, like, this is a side of me as a person that I'm showing to the world, and I'm cool with that. But I definitely don't want this to be a common thing, you know?
Yeah. Make sure you join us for ambient rage.
Right? No shit.
Ambient rage. Ambient rage comp.
Trope says I should have changed the game category to IRL.
Do something like that on YouTube.
I really should have. I see you, Cass, and I appreciate it, man. All right, guys, if you're gonna stick around, just give me a second.